Do you know that zoning laws in Abuja is one of the major reasons people get their houses or their properties demolished in Abuja? What are zoning laws? In this video, I'm going to explain to you what zoning laws are and why you should pay attention to zoning laws, especially if you're going to invest in Abuja or if you already invested in Abuja. Zoning laws in Abuja means what kind of properties are expected to be built in a particular location. We have basic kinds of properties or buildings that are expected in a particular location. For example, residential, commercial, or mixed use. If you get to build your factory in a residential location or your store or your supermarket where a residential house is supposed to be, most of the time, in no distant time, demolition gets there and this property or whatever you've built gets to be demolished. So before you make that payment or before you go ahead to build that house, ensure you find out what kind of property or buildings are expected to be in that location or in that estate. The second thing also you have to pay attention and know is check the land use on your title document. So when you get your title document, which can be the C of O or the R of O in some cases, find out what the government has stipulated that estate or that property for, so that you don't get to build your house in the wrong location or build your factory in the wrong location. And especially pay attention if it's a mixed use. That also saves you a lot of stress or a lot of mistakes that a lot of people make. Third thing also that you should know is checking with the FCDA, with some major authorities to be also clear. For example, check with the FCDA, which means Federal Capital Development Authority, or check with the DDC, the Development Control, and the URP, which is the Urban and Regional Planning. These bodies help to ensure that people build right, and most especially they build what they are supposed to build on. Imagine people going ahead to build what they like in every location in Abuja. It will not eventually become a clean and a beautiful city that we know as today. These bodies are put to keep in check so that people abide by the rules and regulations that is obtainable right here in Abuja. The fourth thing you also have to be aware concerning our zoning laws in Abuja is check with the approved building types and the quality control. So aside from the fact that you found out that this location is supposed to be, this location is for residential houses, then it now comes to your building. For example, I want to build a terrace right here in this residential location. These bodies also ensure that you build what you ought to build when it comes to the terrace. For example, there is a prototype every estate has, and most of the time the company or the developer in question gets to show you. All right. Some of our prospects will ask us, oh, must I build this terrace or this type of terrace? Shouldn't I just get a designer or an architect to design what I like? Please, when it comes to Abuja, most of the time, that is not obtainable. You get to build according to plan, especially the exterior. Okay. These bodies also ensure that you build according to plan. They ensure that every decking from the start, all right, mapping out your dimension to you building up to completion, they ensure that they come and check, knowing that you are building according to plan. You see that when it comes to zoning laws, it is quite broad, but the essence and the summary of all this is that they ensure that you build what you are supposed to build in a location, and most especially that you build the prototype that you're supposed to build in. I hope that you found value in this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. And if you also have further details that you want to share with us, let us know in the comment section. We'd like to also learn from you. Most especially if you're looking to invest in Abuja, whether land or you're looking for apartments or a building, fully built building, let us know in the comment section. Or also reach us on the number shown on your screen where we can help direct you so that you build right or buy right, because that is what we are out for. We don't want you to lose your hard-earned money. We want you to invest safely in Abuja, and that you must.